Hello guys, Scorch here with another video. This could possibly be the last video in this world, but it may not be. I'm not sure yet. I've been having a few issues. I'll go through with them as I go through with this video. But what this is basically going to be is a tour of everything that has been built in the last, about 3 years. So, with that, may as well start from the beginning. Here is where I spawned, right on this cliffside, okay? I think it was about here or something, I'm not sure. Hard to remember, it was a while ago. But anyway, I liked this jungle biome. I like the grass in jungle biomes, it's very nice. And I liked spawning in this little, what looks like kind of an impact crater maybe. It's a bit deep, like doesn't have the shallow edges, but I like to think it is. So, to go in here, this is where I went next. I dug straight into this wall and built my starter base. So here we have the farms, some sugarcane, some wheat and stuff, all the pumpkins and stuff, and all these, yeah. Had brewing, enchanting, some more farms down here. Here are the animal enclosures, all in here, yeah. Was in here for a while. In the wall we have a beacon, that's why there's that iron's there. If we head out the back, you can see in here we have a pool, lots of animals apparently. We have a bridge going across between here and here, heads out that way. Also, if you follow it, there was a little cave going through here. So after coming through and lighting it all up, I realised it sort of met up with this, so I built a little, I don't know what this is, a little balcony thing, I guess. Kind of balcony deck. Anyway, after building that starter base, I wanted a clear way to get to the water or big open area rather than stuck in this little crater. So I built this pathway. Took a while to get all the wood and stuff, but it was worth it, I think. I've walked through here lots of times. So it's served me well. From there, I wanted some room to build some mob farms, so I head out this way, and here is where I have spent the majority of my time in this world when I'm not doing projects, just like from collecting resources and stuff. And here we can see the first big issue. I've been having lots of corrupted chunks. I'm uncertain what's causing this, but they just reset. I've rebuilt all of it once, but it has happened again, so I may just leave it and not come back to it, because if it's gonna keep doing it, there's no point rebuilding it again. But anyway, here we have my first main actual house that I built, not just a little hole in the side of a mountain. We have like the first main floors all here, the staircase goes down to the next level. It all goes around. It's a big like lounge room area. Here we have this one, it goes down to here. There's like another staircase in that way. A little nice viewing area there, it curves around. Nice looking, I guess. It would be more full, but I was concentrated more on this kind of stuff. And here we have this contraption that has a fair few functions. I don't remember what most of them do anymore, but it did lots of stuff. This redstone in the back, it took a while, let's just leave it at that. In here, if something was to break, I would not remember how to fix it. No. Okay. Yeah, there's wires all through everywhere, connected to different things in different ways. Getting it to all fit in that little room was a task. What else? Yeah, we have this downstairs area that leads up there. This goes down to my first area that I had. It was in here. Does it still work? Oh, it does. When I was building these towers, I just had a little platform coming into here, and this platform here was my work platform. There used to be a snow golem here for the first like year and a half. Actually no, not that long, because then I put that. For a long time there was a snow golem here, because that was when I started building these. These were my main mob farms after my first early one. So yeah, I built all the towers and stuff here. This is my little workstation. I ran out of room, so I extended it down here to this downstairs area. Here was an enchanting table. Here was my bed. Jukebox that had all the records and stuff. Also, that's the second issue. I don't think I mentioned, but all of my chests are now empty. I had been hoarding in this game for a big project. Like, months hoarding for this project. Update and it's all gone. And my backup is, I don't know. It just doesn't work. Oh well. Yeah, it went there. Then there was the upstairs that you just saw. There was a floor thing. He was where the mob farm first led. It was into this wall. There was like a thing, and there was like stuff that it did. I don't know if it. Oh. I don't know what they do. I guess that's. Yeah. I don't remember. Then I had this one. This is my first little multi-use thing before I started getting into ridiculous things. There's wiring between everywhere. House here, thing, drop, store, everything between here, between that, backwards, forwards. Getting a little bit of a frame drop because of all the mobs. At the moment, what it mainly just ended up getting set to was the broken portal. Okay, the AFK thing that apparently isn't sending them to the nether. I think they're sending the rest of them, just not that one. So yeah, it had tree farm, here we had farms, like automatic breeding system. Here we had sand and gravel generators with buttons that give you exactly 42 of each. More tree farms. Here we have a melon and pumpkin farm. This took not that long, surprisingly, to build. It did use a fair bit of redstone though, and I ran out. That's a cloud, isn't it? I just went around the cloud. Yeah, I ran out before I got to the top. I can just go down the trunk. Yeah, all went to there. Spent 3 years collecting iron for one big project. Here was an automatic tree farm. Had a bit of an incident with a creeper. You're just going. A lot of you have probably seen automatic tree farms before, but in case you haven't, you would stand in here and grow the tree, and the pistons would push it across. It might still work. Whoop. Here I had beacons, but I stole them. This was my very first mob farm. It was a shifting floor design, and it served me well. I've probably said that lots of times, and I'll probably say lots more, but it did serve me well. A slightly modified design, slightly modified well-known shifting floor design. I modified it just for ease of use. You can navigate a little better too, if you need to repair something. There's all ladders and stuff. You can go around all the walkways. What else? Got everything. That's what everything looks like from the top. I had a little thing so you can jump off the platform and fall through the gap in there, into the water. This is a more recent project, recent as of like the last year or so. Not 2014, I haven't had much time with uni and stuff. In case you're curious, I'm studying animation at university. That's what I mean by uni stuff. Yeah, this took a lot of redstone. That's all I'm gonna say. Lots of redstone, lots of time. Lots of time collecting the redstone. There's like 2 redstone per piston. And as you can see, there are lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of pistons. But the result is a very quick mob farm. In fact, it would be a lot quicker if I wasn't feeding them into a tube, but this was to lead to a lab, it wasn't for the drops. It was just so they don't cause lag, which wouldn't happen because they stopped spawning, but may as well kill them. They're evil, technically. Considered evil, they're probably not. Had a track to get there because it's far away, to keep it away from spawn ground. Have I gone over here? I've recorded this twice already, but changes in bitrate and stuff and not checking the recording beforehand causes issues. It's a little bit of sound problem. I'm not used to doing commentary is the main reason. This was a mountain turned into a sand farm. Well, this is where I got my sand before the sand generator. This was a sandy hill, as you can see, and I just flattened the entire thing and turned it to a testing area with weird little experiments and other experiments, strange things, checking out villager behaviour, if they have suicidal tendencies, things like that. Had a bunch of zombies and stuff in here. Weird training things. With zombies path through lava, things like that. Now if we head this way, we have my first little nicety build, I guess, like for aesthetics. Was I had that little starter house down there, and I had vines going up here, whoops, going up from inside. I'll show you where it leads. In here, this was just my relaxing, tranquil rooftop garden on the top of a mountain. And it had like little thing. These is just it can get lonely in a single player world. Waterfalls, all random visual things. If we move this way a bit, and then, well, I had that sort of before this, but that's the main important key things here, I guess. Here's a quick little forge I started to build, but had no reason to use. So little thing. Things for the thing, I don't know. Over here is my main house as of the moment. All this was full, had item frames and full of items. Most of it was actually not cobbled, just this little section was, the rest of it was actual useful items. Here was a little furnace thing, it was just a quick indicator light setup because it was annoying having to check every single furnace always. I forgot all the chests are empty. Yeah, the chest emptying bug was a pain in the ass. Lost 3 double chests completely full of steak, plus like my overflow buffer, half a chest. So 3.5 double chests, 7 chests of cooked steak. Well, I guess it's beef until steak, but yeah. And you have little paths leading around everywhere, making everything look nice. Oh, underground, this house, and on top, things. Under here I made it cool so that when you get through on the boat to the next area, it's all nice, there's all pathways leading between parts of the house. And I've got like my fast travel network, which I'll hopefully remember to show. Over here, quick little bits of boredom, playing with wool, and a little dog, because I had too many functional things, not enough things that looked a little nice. Not that this looks amazing, but it improves it. And here we have some art. This is a humongous project. We have what was supposed to be the laboratory that has become my main source of mob drops. It's just a mob farm that goes all the way from the top down to the bottom. It's drill with collection chute at the bottom with hoppers. And this, it doesn't run the while you're doing H.264 encoding, but I prefer it because it's better. Next to it, that goes, those floors go all the way down to bedrock too, identical. Just spent a lot of time doing that, yeah. That's what made it such a massive project. All the iron I've gotten from those 4 towers, my computer running most of the time with this running in the background, has gone into that. 3 years of iron, plus some stuff elsewhere, but here we have the tree farm. Yeah. Grows trees. You go inside and cut down trees. Here we can quickly drop through the fast travel. I never filled this hole in because it's a pain. It leads to that underground area with the thing, the window thing. And there's a fast travel network linking through all of my bases. I'll do that side afterwards. I'll show it over here first. Ooh. Sorry about the frame drop. I'm not 100% certain what's causing it. That goes up to the sandstone house. Over here is my most recent project that I can't show because I had to revert to a backup to get it to open it all. And there was all water here, all paths. If that's how it's pronounced. All minecarts moving items around. That leads to part of my strip mine. I was gonna have a building here. This was all waterfalls. Nice area. Got it all looking really, really pretty. And then I can't even load that particular backup. Well, that was the current world. These stairs go back up to here. There's another path. Cutting down all through. Lots of things lead to the fast travel network. Here's a quick above ground fast travel to that house. Whoa, frame drop. Yeah, there's the house again. Over here, this is what I was going to move into. I'd always wanted to move into a tree house, and I'd built a couple like smaller ones, but I wanted a really big one. So I built a really big tree and made a nice staircase through the center, spiraling all the way up, and just never really finished it because it's lots of fun to move houses, but there's not really any purpose, which is kind of a crap reason when doing something for fun, but it was a lot of work too, and it was unnecessary, so I didn't do it. So I just built it and then left it empty. And it still looks cool. You have like a part of what I started to build in the canopy. This we can follow across through this path, and there's like a path leading to there, and everything connected to the fast travel at Y level. Can't remember. Weird little beach thing that I put a logo in. That's my Kerbal Space Program company for. I made a few mods, and it was Scorch Industries Incorporated, so that's the SI, kind of like element, similar to an element on the periodic table kind of thing. This was a big hole I decided to dig and turn into an arena, because, you know, sometimes you just want to dig a big hole. Here's where that hole and the fast travel leads. Wait, the fast travel is at Y level 31. Nice choice. If I'm put a fast travel network. This was my cobble smelter to make smooth stone. This was just always full of cobble. I just keep putting more in, and then you had blaze rods going in here, and they would all feed into there. It's pretty cool. Okay, if we head over this way, you continue in the fast travel network thing. you can get to the ice farm. And there's one or two few small things over that way. Yeah, that's about it. There's that. So I could probably head back to the nether. I think that's all I can show for this area. What next? Nether, I guess. I can't show the other stuff in the overworld because there's the third side effect of the update was all my nether portals went out and they're not generating in the correct spot anymore, like even relatively near where they're supposed to be. Derp, derp, derp. Some mushrooms. So here we can go into the nether. I had a big witch farm. There's a video of it on my channel if you want to see it. Not quite finished, but you can see the majority of it. Whoa. Dug out a big hole in the nether because I saw another group do it. This took a very long time because lava had it literally 3 or 4 days after I finished this and started putting the glass down. They put the update where lava updates properly. Like it won't just sit there. We have to place a block and break it and get it to update again and stuff, which is a pain. So yeah, a huge area of the nether I completely emptied. Most of it was TNT. There's first gold farm. Well, it's still only gold farm. I was going to build another one, like one of the more recent designs using iron golems. I could probably come up with a pretty good iron golem design. That's part of why I cleared this out, was so things would stop spawning. To make that more efficient, but I'd make a better one. Here's my jewel blaze farm. Yeah. Blazes spawn in it. And you kill them. Here's with a skeleton farm. Over here. Back this way. This is where the portal is that I used to use to get to the end. The end was another massive project. Digging out the entire end island and putting all of the blocks in a chest, not losing a single one because you can't get more. But the update kind of ruined that for me because I no longer have endstone. I probably have like a couple hundred pieces scattered. Not even that actually. I don't think I've ever built with endstone, so I probably have like 5 or 6 pieces of endstone possible to get in my entire world now. Because update emptied all my chests, and I had chests and chests and chests and chests and chests of endstone in the end. This way you can go to the I can't check it, the portal's broken. I've relit it once when I recorded this. This goes to the witch farm when it works, which it doesn't. Frame drop. Head back this way. I think that's about all I have. There's not really too much more I can show because it's either broken or I can't get to it. So I'll head back to the overworld. Yes. I take a real quick fly up. Ooh. Bit of lag. I like this particular encoding, but it's very heavy. It's a lot heavier than most encoding on PCs. Up here, there's like a little jump platform from the very top through, like, it's a skill jump and you die a lot of the time. A sort of unofficial testing site. Yeah, it's farms. Yeah, I think that's about it. Hidden throughout the world, I've got a bunch of little friends like this. They used to have swords in them originally, just because I didn't want them to be completely pointless. But they're hidden in random places. Oh, this was a boat. Oh no, that's what it was. It was a boat tee flip flop. Yeah. Look at board. Yeah, they're in random places. And here I had a sugarcane farm. Over here was my regular, everyday farms. Because you don't really need huge amounts of everything, although I did have a big flattened area that I'd farm that's over that way. But the port was broken, I can't get to it. So yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you for watching. If you would like to see the stuff I do in the future, feel free to subscribe, I would really appreciate it. And enjoy the rest of your day/night.